Hi guys, welcome to Committed to Myself channel, where my main objective is to help other individuals become the best version of themselves. My name is Nancy Camp, and I am a transformational speaker, an author, and also a coach. On today's video, I wanted to talk about how to change your state of mind and how to be more positive and happier in life. And state of mind, it just starts with changing your thoughts and your perspective in life. And this is something that a lot of us are not born with, obviously. It's something that is trained, and it's something that you have to do constant in order to get better and better and better at it. And for a lot of the people out there that are very like, why would I do that? Or it's hard to do that. A great example of being optimistic and being happier and changing your state of mind is, think about it this way, right? So I always tell people, in order to build a better, successful business, I have a morning ritual that I started, which is getting up at 2 in the morning. And for some reason, I used to be that type of person that I'm not getting up early in the morning. I'm not a morning person. And every time I went to work, even though I'm very punctual, right? I always went to work really early. I would get up like 5-10 minutes before I had to roll out of bed to go to work. That's crazy. Like, I would get up, literally have enough time to brush my teeth, wash my face, change, and just walk out the door. That was every single day for me because I dreaded getting up early in the morning, and then I try to consume as much sleep as I could. So if I had to get up 15 minutes the earliest to go to work, that's what I would do every single day. And I had this epiphany because I kept reading books, right? And the books kept saying, to have a successful business, you should get up early in the morning. I was talking to one of my mentors. They told me the same thing. So I decided to try it. So I did baby steps. I did 4:30, then I did 3:30 in the morning, and then I ended up selecting 2 a.m. And then I also have a nightly routine. As soon as I got up, the first few minutes, you're still like, oh my gosh, should I just go back to bed? You're still kind of having that shatter in your head, like, should I go back? Should I get up? But once you get up and you start having a very conducive day and you start working and getting everything out of the way, it almost becomes very, like, you get clarity. It's so early in the morning. Everyone's still sleeping in your household. You don't have no one to distract you, and you get focused, right? So I decided, wow, it was just a change of thoughts, right? It was a change of state of mind. As soon as I got up and did it, I was like, it's not that bad. But I had to change my state of mind in order to go from, I don't want to get up early in the morning because I'm not a morning person, to, hey, maybe I am a morning person. Actually, I'm more productive in the morning and I get more things done. But I definitely had to change my state of mind. Another example of changing your state of mind is, let's say you don't get up early in the morning like I used to, but you're going to take a vacation somewhere. Like, say you're going to Bahamas, right? And you have to get up at 3 in the morning and be at the airport by 5 in the morning. Guess what? What are you going to do? Are you going to say, I'll just get up whenever? No, you're going to get up excited, right? You're going to get up excited. You're going to be like, I'm going on vacation. You're not going to feel tired. If you are tired, you'll do anything. You'll go get some coffee. You're ready to go. You got, everything set. Why? Because you changed your state of mind, right? You decided that the reason you're getting up is bigger than sleeping, right? So you change your state of mind. You said, I'm going somewhere nice. I'm going to go have the time of my life. Maybe you're traveling with your husband. Maybe you're traveling with loved ones, with friends. Whatever reason, you change your state of mind. So therefore, this problem that you have of supposedly you're not a morning person just went out the window. Because if you were not a morning person and you say you cannot, absolutely not get up early in the morning, why would you take a morning trip, right? Why would you take that type of route that you have to get up early to get, to the plane early? So therefore, if you think about it that way, it's because the reason why you were able to get up to take the trip versus get up and start your morning routine, whether it's working out or whether it's learning more about maybe doing something to follow your dreams, is because you changed your state of mind. right? You change your state of mind. Another concept of changing your state of mind, which I am very familiar with, and is something that I am currently working on changing, and it's every day, it's a struggle. I think it's a struggle for majority of people, is eating, right? So for me, when I am stressed or I am upset, I don't take it out on people. I'm a very optimistic type of person. I've always been very optimistic. But what do I do? In order to change my state of mind from stress or angry or hurt, what do? I eat, right? So I eat, and I'm changing my state of mind now, right? Because when I eat, I feel good, right? At that moment, I feel good. When I stop eating, right? And then later on, I try on clothes, or I weight myself, or even right after I finish eating, I go back to feeling like crap, right? I go back to feeling disappointed. I go back to feeling like, God, I messed up again. But at that moment, at that short moment, right, I changed my state of mind by eating. And the eating was satisfying that void or that anger or whatever happened in my life that got me really upset. That's what I normally focus on, right? Some people focus on drugs. Some people smoke, right? They smoke. Or some people drink, right? They have a messed up day. They have a hard day at work or hard weeks at work. And what is the first thing they say? I can't wait for Friday night to go have a drink. Why? Because when you have a drink, it changes your state of mind. It makes you forget at that current moment your problems. It makes you feel better. It makes you, or, tricks your body to make you feel better because you're not thinking of the problems you're currently going through, because you're changing your state of mind, you see? So these are things that we have to take control over our lives. Whether you're eating, right, to feel a void, whether you're drinking, also to forget about something that's happening, whether you're smoking a cigarette, right, because that brings you the comfort of relaxation. You feel like it's relaxing. You feel like it's calming you down, right? It's just you using these things in order to change your state of mind. Everything, in order to change your state of mind, become more positive and become more optimistic, you first have to change your state of mind. And how do you do that, right? So there's different ways you could do that. You could do that by waking up and reading and being grateful, right? And reading affirmations saying, I am alive, thank you. I woke up today, thank you. When you start doing that and feeding your brain these affirmations, you are changing your state of mind. Almost like when you eat bad, you change your state of mind. It's the same thing. It's just a different exercise. So when you read affirmations every single day to yourself, in the beginning, you might not believe them, right? If you say, I am great, I love myself, and if you don't love yourself, right? In the beginning, you might not believe it. But if you say it for 1 month straight, 2 months straight, 3 months straight, 4 months straight, every single morning for the first few minutes of when you get up, eventually you will love yourself. Eventually, when you say it, you'll start believing it. You'll say, wow, I do love myself. And that's going to change your state of mind to be happier. So it's just changing your perspective, right? So next time that you feel bad or next time you feel stressed, instead of grabbing the food like I normally do, instead of grabbing the cigarette, instead of going and having extra drinks in the weekend, change your state of mind by doing something positive. Whether it's reading a positive book, whether it's reading affirmations, whether it's faking it till you make it, whether it's thinking about, wow, there's other people out here worse than me, right? Putting yourself in that state. Whether it's going out and helping other individuals that are very less fortunate than you are. When you start doing that and giving to others and really seeing how other people live their life and the limitations that they have, your perspective is going to change. The way you treat yourself is going to change. You're going to be like, wow, there's people out there that literally has it worse. And we all know this, but seeing it and being there with them and them sharing your story is a whole different game because you are experiencing it. It's nothing better than an experience. You could read it, right? You could watch a movie, but when you experience, it really humbles you and it really makes you take inventory of why do I have a sucky attitude? Why do I wake up and say, it's another day? Why do I wake up and say, it's Monday, I'll be happy when it's Friday? You know how many people I know, I work with, or I know personally, they're only happy on Fridays. Only. I'll say happy Monday, and they're like, what is it happy to be about? It's Monday. That's how they respond to me. I'll say happy Monday, good morning, and they're like, good morning. Or I'll say good morning, and they just look at you and then not even say good morning back. That's because they're miserable, right? They haven't changed their state of mind. Whatever's happening in their life, is they're letting that take control over how they feel. You can see it. You can see somebody that's cheerful and happy, and by the way they walk, by their body language, and you could tell someone that's miserable because it's the opposite. Their body, they're upset. They're walking sluggish. They have bad posture. They really don't take care of themselves. You could tell the difference. And in this video, I just wanted to give you an idea of how to change your state of mind. It's so important that we become happier versions of ourselves, even when we don't want to, right? Even when we struggle and we have to lie and pretend, because sometimes by making that small shift and pretending you're happy and kind of starting to try to get out of it, right? And doing affirmations every morning until you believe it, and being around positive people and reading positive books, sometimes just that one step will take you where you want to be, which is a happier, authentic version of yourself, right? Not a fake, not that you're pretending. It will take you to that level where you are truly happy with yourself, and the world is limitless, right? You could do anything you want. But in order to get there, it starts with how you think about things. It starts with your perspective on life. It starts with changing your state of mind. So I hope that this video resonated with you, with being more happier and optimistic, with learning to be humble, with learning to have a grateful heart, right? Live with gratitude every day. Be happy with what you have, and then work towards what you want, right? So being happy and content with what you have, and then working towards the goals and everything else that you want to acquire. And keep in mind that everything you want to acquire, right, is because of a state of mind. And what I mean by that, a lot of people say, if I was skinnier, if I was richer, right, if I was more successful, what does that mean? Or if I was smarter, what those things mean, right? It's not that you really want the money, right? It's not like you want a whole bunch of paper, right? Literally paper. No, it's because you know that with that money, the experiences that you could have, right? That means you could take more vacations with your family. That means that you could contribute to society and help other unfortunate people. That means that you could build that non-charity profitable that you wanted to do or wanting to do. That means that you could give more to your community. That's what that means. It's not necessarily that you want a whole bunch of paper at home and you're going to take the money and stack it under your mattress and call it a day. It's because of the things that it brings to you. And when those things come to you, more vacation, contributing to society, you could buy the things that you want, you could be debt free. What does that do? It changes your state of mind, right? You're happier. You're happier because you're spending more time with your family. You're happier because you don't have all this debt, financial obligations that you live in paycheck to paycheck, stressed out, don't know when you're going to be able to, take a vacation or be able to fix, something in your car that you've been lacking on because it's either rent or fixing your car, or it's either rent or, eating, depending on the situation. But the reason why you want those things is because of your state of mind, because it's going to change your state of mind. If you lose the weight, right? A lot of people, including myself, when I lose the weight, right? Why we say that? We say that because if we lose the weight, your state of mind is going to change. You're going to be more confident. You're going to be a happier version of yourself. You're going to do more, right? You're going to go out and celebrate. You're going to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe of clothes and be like, hey guys, hey world, look at me, I look awesome. You're gonna walk with more confidence. That's when you're gonna wear the high heels. That's when you're gonna, take time to do your hair and your makeup and dress the way you really want to dress. Why? Because your state of mind changes, so therefore you become a happier version of yourself. Now, what I challenge you today is that instead of waiting for those things to happen, because they might get here and they might not get here, right? Instead of waiting for that to happen, right? Start today. Start today. If I'm really honest with you guys, and frankly honest with you guys, and my channel, I want to be very transparent with all my videos, especially as a transformational speaker. I started this channel a year ago. I did one video, then I left it alone. And the reason why is for different reasons. How am I going to be a transformational speaker when my English is not the best? When I don't feel I'm capable or smart? When I'm overweight? How are going to people judge me based on that? I had all these misconceptions about myself, right? I have all these doubts, all these insecurities, all these fears. And I've been trying to change my state of mind as well. And the more I do that, and the more books I read, and the more I network with people, and the more I get to have this other clear understanding that it will never get perfect. I would never be, as soon as I lose weight, I'm going to say, oh, I need to gain, I need to be toner. I need to, do this. I need to improve this. So instead of waiting till then, and then it's not enough still, I told myself, you know what, Nancy? You deserve to go after your dream. You deserve to just go for it, regardless if you are 100 pounds overweight. Regardless if you feel like you're not smart enough. Why? Because my state of mind will change. The more I apply myself, right? And the more I say I'm going to take charge of my life, the better I'm going to feel. Where, it's going to be affected in many areas. I'm going to change in the sense of, I started my transformational weight loss right now. I gave myself a year. I didn't give myself 30 days like I normally do, right? I gave myself a year. And then I'm also starting my transformational in the sense of learning more, right? So I could feel more adequate to do these videos, right? And then I also started my transformational change of stop being so negative in my own mind, because I'm very optimistic to the world. And I'm very good at giving advice, and I'm very good at motivating people because it's inside of me. That's my gift, and this is why I'm doing this as a career. But the one thing I was missing is motivating my own self, taking charge of my own state of mind. And that's because we're humans and we fall in that, and no one teaches us that, and no one taught me about self-worth and self-love and how to take care of myself and things that are important, right? But then also you have to take those things, and once you know better, do better, right? And I want to leave you with this quote. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So in order for you to be the best of whatever you want to do in life, you got to start today. So my challenge for you today is not only to watch this video and say, oh, that was a good video, it's okay video. My challenge today for you is that whatever you want to do in life, whether it's a dream, whether it's just changing your thoughts about how you perceive life, do it today. Start today. Just start with something small. It doesn't have to be anything big. Baby steps. You want to lose weight? Maybe do 15 minutes of cardio today. Maybe take the stairs instead of the elevator. Maybe instead of an extra soda, drink water. Just baby steps. You want to learn how to speak better like I do? Take a class, right? I'm starting to do that. Read books. Expand yourself. Expand your knowledge. But I hope that this video resonated with you. If this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe. Make sure that you leave me a comment below with any comments that you have about this video. Hopefully they're good. And make sure that you like this video or give me any feedback so therefore I could also improve, right, in my future videos. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys are interested in getting my book, which is 40 Days for a Better Version of Yourself, click below and I have a link to Amazon where you could get my book. And thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day.